welcome to October Fit, Fitness, and Trekking. We are outside of Safeway, and this month I'm going to take you shopping with me so you can see how I pick out all the healthy foods. So first things first that you want to do is you want to plan out your menu. So you need to know what you're gonna make during the week in order to build healthy habits and stick to a healthy menu, right? So plan out your menu, figure out what you wanna make. If you're totally at a loss, look in the comments below. I posted a free weekly menu for you that has all the information there for you. Then you wanna make your shopping list. So you wanna go to the store with a shopping list so you don't buy too much stuff. We've all been there when we've bought like so much extra produce and we have to get rid of it. Americans waste so much food each and every year. So having that shopping list is really key so you don't overbuy. And it also saves you money too in the long run. So menu and shopping list, and then let's head inside and I can show you what I do first. Well, first I make sure to eat because it is proven that you're gonna spend more or buy crappy foods if you go like super hungry because your cravings are gonna be like on overdrive, right? So eat first, then menu, then shopping list, then let's get inside. Okay, so most of the time they'll have impulse buys like right up front. So like over there I see Pop-Tarts, there's some fruit here. But you want to skip all of that, and the first thing you want to do is go on the outside aisles, so that is so true. So we're going to hit the produce over here first. Now, you can save money by looking at the Dirty Dozen sheet that I have listed below, which is from the Environmental Working Group, and it shows you what you should really focus on buying organic and what you can kind of save on by buying the traditionally raised. So for example, strawberries are one that are usually pretty high in pesticides, so you might want to buy those organic. So Safeway has a really good organic produce selection. Oh my gosh, these carrots right here are so good. So based on your shopping list, you want to go through and get all the fresh fruits and vegetables that you can. So a good rule of thumb is to eat a diet that is high in plants, but not too much food, but eating a lot of vegetables. I often, to save time, will get some of the lettuce that's pre-bagged over here, which is really, really nice. Let's see, this is where you're gonna find some of the best salad dressing. This is one of my recommendations here. So it's either gonna be a yogurt base or it's going to be an olive oil base. So this is called Bolthouse Farms, and if you like dressing, you're gonna love this. So we hit the produce section first, and then, oh, look at all those bell peppers. Then we're gonna head over and we're gonna look at the meat. By the way, it's gonna be squash season, and if you haven't tried these, they're called delicata squash. They are really, really good. Try it out. So for meat, I like to utilize the frozen and the fresh. So I like to walk through and see what's on sale. Oftentimes in the case here is not gonna be your best buy. So let's head over here. This right here is some of my favorite meat. It's ground turkey. This one's extra lean, 99% lean, but they also have the 93.7, which is really good if you haven't tried that before. If you are gonna go with beef, I would stick with the grass-fed beef. Like here is a pretty good option. You just want to know that the meat that you're eating is not full of hormones, that it's humanely raised, because if our animals are stressed, then that stress is going to transfer through to the meat, and when we eat it, it's going to transfer to us. So here's more of that ground turkey I told you about, and of course chicken breasts and fish and shrimp. Those are all going to be really, really good choices too. So let's go ahead and head over to the dairy department. You notice that I am skipping like all of these aisles. We will go down a few of those. So let's head over to dairy. On the way to the dairy, I found the protein bar section. So again, this is like one of those impulse buys, but I just wanted to show you. These right here, these Flora bars, are some of my favorite. So like the peanut butter cookie one, the ingredients in this is dates, peanuts, and sea salt. So it's as close to as whole foods as you can get, and that's really what you want. You want to know the foods that you're putting into your body. Cashew cookie is going to be cashews and dates. So check those out if you're wanting a snack bar option. Now, back to over here. Juice, let's talk a little bit about juice. So juice is basically sugar in a jar. So if you like juice, I'd rather you just grab some fruit instead, because this is such high sugar content. So let's talk next about cottage cheese. I want to show you, look at the ingredients here: skim milk, cream, salt, vitamin A. Okay, low-fat cottage cheese, that seems pretty good. And then let's look at the ingredients here: non-fat milk, whey, a bunch of stuff I can't pronounce. So which one would you rather get? Probably the nutritional facts are going to be the exact same. Let's check it out. Yep, they're almost the exact same, but this one here, you know what's in it, so you want to pick this one. Again, as close to as whole foods as you can get, so that's a really good option. And if you want to get high protein yogurt, you want to go ahead and stick to Greek yogurt, and it's strained, the whey's strained off of it, and so it's really high in protein. So this container is 18 grams of protein here. This is plain, and I do recommend getting plain and then mixing your mix-ins in it. The other type of yogurt you can get in this brand is really good, this Siggy's. This is Icelandic yogurt, and it's the same thing. So this one does have a little organic agave nectar as a sweetener in it, so you'll notice there is a little bit of sugar, but they do have a plain brand too, and this is high in protein, so there's 12 grams for this whole thing here. Over getting like one of these other yogurts here, we'll just grab one. So this one here has 7 grams of sugar in it and a lot of extra ingredients. So why not just skip on those extra ingredients and sugar and add your own fruit? Now let's chat a little bit about eggs. So again, the cage-free eggs. Cage-free means that the chickens are allowed to roam. So again, they're gonna be a little bit more stress-free. So I would definitely pick those. The other ones are always gonna be the ones that are on sale. And you'll notice like these are really clean, whereas some of these other like organic, cage-free ones might look a little bit different. These are the ones that you want to get, you know, more of what you're putting into your body that way. As far as bread goes, I picked out 2 brands that I like pretty much if you're gonna pick bread. So Dave's Killer Bread Sprouted Grains is gonna be the close to whole foods as you can get. And then if you need gluten-free, I would go with this Franz brand. There are like so many other options to pick. A lot of them have additives, and if it's enriched white flour, that means that all the nutritional value is stripped from it, and then additive vitamins are added to it. So why not just get something like this that's sprouted grains that we don't have to add to it, right? It's already there. Lots of options, but you want to try and pick the best one that's close to its whole foods and is mostly the most nutritious for you. So now that we've hit the outer aisles, I just want to show you some of my favorite processed foods, and I want to show you, this is my favorite pasta right now. It's actually a quinoa pasta. So a good rule of thumb when you are picking ingredients, or when you're picking products, is look at the ingredients. So the ingredients for this here are organic corn flour, organic quinoa flour. I know what those are. There's no added sugars or oils, and it's as close to as whole foods as possible. And there's different varieties. This one's rotini, there's penne, there's spaghetti. So this is really awesome for pasta. So let's continue on. I'll show you some of my other faves. All right, rice. There is so many different types of rice. Basmati rice, so good. Wild rice, brown rice, This Calroy's rice, it is a white rice, but it'll make like sticky rice like you think of for like Chinese food. This forbidden rice, or black rice as it's called, is really good too. And then of course quinoa, there's a couple different types. These are really, really, really good carb sources. And then on the other side here, who doesn't love Mexican food, right? This is my favorite brand, this Hernandez brand of canned salsa. They also have salsa verde. And then of course hot sauce, so Tapatio and Cholula are some of my favorites. This Valentino is good as well. And if you want to come down and get some beans, I always like to get the fat-free refried beans. So those are really good as well. And if you want to kick it up a notch, add some diced green chilies if you don't want to do straight jalapenos. Those are good. And these chipotle peppers and adobo sauce have a smoky flavor, and you can add that to like chilies, you can add it to stir fries. Really, really, really good there as well. Lots of flavor here on this aisle. Okay, tuna is a good choice. I usually recommend it no more than once or twice a week just because the higher mercury levels. I do like to get the white albacore tuna either in a pouch, in water, or in the can in water. I just think it tastes better. As far as condiments go, ketchup traditionally has a lot of added sugar. There's one brand, they don't have it here, that has no added sugar. And mayonnaise, oh my gosh, don't get me started on the mayonnaise. I like to use Greek yogurt for a substitute for that, but mustard is gonna be really awesome. Olives are a great addition. Add them to your salads, or these hot peppers up here, and pickles. A lot of people don't think about that, but adding things like that to salads can really spice things up. So, good options there as well. All right, oil, coconut oil, love that. Avocado oil, love that. Extra virgin olive oil. Those are all really, really good oils that you can use. Stay away from the things like the vegetable oils and canola oils. Those are too high in omega-6 fatty acids. Too much omega-6 causes excess inflammation in the body, and we don't want that. Okay, peanut butter. We are going to skip the Skippy and the Jif, and we're gonna head right over to the natural peanut butter. So the ingredients on peanut butter should be peanuts and salt, or just peanuts. Same thing for almond butter. So make sure that you're checking the labels. If you're trying to lose a little weight, this is kind of fun. It's powdered peanut butter, so you could try that as well. But let's stay away from this. All of it has added sugar and oil. Now let's talk about cereal. So a lot of times people will tell me that they are having oatmeal and think it's great, but look at the ingredients on here. The second ingredient is sugar, so 12 grams of sugar in here. Instead, get regular oatmeal. It's going to be less expensive. Cook it and add fresh ingredients to it. So peanut butter, fruit, a little scoop of protein powder. That would be great, great, great. And over here, let's just skip right up to these Kodiak cakes. If you want to pump up the protein a little bit, you could get these. Just a few ingredients, and each serving has a little bit of protein in there too. So try that out. Both this, the Kodiak cakes, and the Quaker oatmeal, you can get at Costco and save a little bit of money there as well. If you're looking for crackers, these are my favorite crackers. They are nut thins. So the ingredients here: rice flour, almonds, potato starch, salt, safflower oil, natural flavors. This is going to be your best bet for crackers. And there's a few different types that you can get for those as well. Just make sure you're reading the ingredients. Hey, let's check out these rice crackers. I've never seen these before. These could be good too. Those aren't too bad. No, I don't really suggest crackers, but if you need something, go with one of those options. Okay, when you're looking at nuts, now not all nuts are the same because they do have some additives. A lot of times they add oil. Why, I don't know, because they're already full of oil. But like, let's look at this. This looks really good, right? If you just look at the front, and on the back, almonds, sea salt, and corn maltodextrin. I'm not really sure why they add that. It sweetens it a little bit. So instead of that, I mean, this is the same brand, whole almonds, just almonds, right? So again, read your labels, look and see what there is, and pick the best available. here we go. Last but not least, beverages. So one thing that I do like to do is I like to get a club soda, which I can't find it right now, but I'll get club soda. So it kind of looks like this, but it's not seltzer water. Anyway, I mix fresh mint and citrus fruit in it, and then the club soda is sparkling. So good, really, really refreshing. And almost all of these are gonna be really good choices for you, especially if you love soda and fizzy things. My favorites are going to be the Arrowhead sparkling water here, and then the LaCroix, which, am I blind? Oh, LaCroix is down here. So if you're really into soda, I definitely suggest that you try those. Oh my gosh, that was not it. I forgot about frozen foods. Frozen vegetables and fruits is where it's at. So you're gonna get the most nutritional value if you buy in season, and then next to in season if you buy frozen, because it's picked and then frozen right away, right? So as I'm walking by all the lean cuisine meals, all of those types of things you can skip, really there's not a lot of nutritional value. It would be so much better if, like, look at that menu that I posted below, and you did a little bit of meal prep for the week and you ate real food that you actually made, and it has nutritional value. So the standard American diet is so low in nutrients. Okay, I am at the frozen vegetables. I want to show you a few of my favorites. So riced cauliflower, so good. You can use it as rice, you can flavor it however, you can add it to so many things. All you do is pop this whole bag into the microwave for 5 minutes, and there's so many others that you can get. Broccoli and cauliflower. Get what veggies you're gonna eat, not what you think that you should be eating. So if you don't like broccoli, don't get broccoli. Get beans, get peas, get something different. But you can get a lot here with the frozen fruits and vegetables, and that is mainly what I'm gonna get in this freezer section here at the store. So I hope you enjoyed this little shopping trip for this month, and I hope you enjoyed the menu below. Comment below, let me know what you like best, if you really love the recipes, or if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to respond back. So until next time, remember to eat real food, be healthy so you can feel amazing and be fit. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon.